let's start. Let's get the show on the road. The first thing that we're going to talk to you guys about is the episode plot. Very simple. Very simple. We just want to talk about what this episode was about so you guys have an idea. So basically the premise of this episode, it takes place on the forest planet of Corvus, where we first see Ahsoka Tano, played by the amazing Rosario Dawson. It was the first scene that we saw. We saw her kicking some booty, and she is confronting the Imperial Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth, and basically they're fighting. So once that epic battle is over, we go back to the Mandalorian. He is there with Baby Yoda because he was sent there by Bo-Katan in, I think, not the previous episode, but the one before. And he actually talks to the magistrate. She sends the Mandalorian to kill Ahsoka Tano, and in exchange for that, he was going to get the Beskar spear.
Beskar spear.
So
yeah, that's the what he was going. Mandalorian.
Yeah, so that he was going to receive that if he killed Ahsoka Tano. But of course, they ended up working together as a team to confront the magistrate and liberate all of the slaves and get that Cuba planet up and running. And it was epic, you guys. It was epic. We discovered so many things in this episode, but specifically, we got to talk about the highlight of this episode, which is Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano's introduction to the live-action Star Wars universe, people.
Yes.
This is something that we've been waiting for since before the season started. This was super exciting, and the introduction of her into this universe was mind-blowing because they showed her with such veteran abilities, with such a unique take on a Jedi and such a scary take on her. It's like she was trained by Anakin Skywalker.
You could tell.
Basically by Darth Vader. She learned from the greatest Jedis that ever existed, which is, Mace Windu, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course. We first see her just like decapitating heads.
Kicking some butt, guys.
We see her blending in with the shadows, acting like a ninja. And there's something so cool that she has now. And it is the white lightsabers.
Oh my God, yeah.
The white lightsabers.
Not one, my bro, but two.
She's always been handy with two. And she's on pursuit of something. She's in pursuit of information and in pursuit of someone in particular, which is Morgan Elsbeth. But she is looking information from, she wants to get information from her to actually go after, which is the true purpose of her, is Admiral Thrawn. Admiral Thrawn is also an admiral, as it says in the name, from the Empire. And you get to see this character in the Star Wars Rebels TV show. Now, this guy, is really menacing. And I've seen some fan art of people wanting Benedict Cumberbatch wanting to play him. And
for real?
Yeah. So she's in pursuit of this information to try and find him. And honestly, everything that she does in the episode is amazing. Rosario Dawson is the perfect candidate for this role.
She's perfect.
And the level of maturity that you see from her acting, the religion of the Jedi no longer exists. The only way that the religion exists is within whoever was a Jedi trained by them at that point. But like Chuck Topper said, she's matured enough to understand which way is right and which way is wrong. It's like when Luke Skywalker was actually trying to bring back the Jedi ways with the religion and all that, and training Ben, which is Kylo Ren, and a few other Jedi. And, it backfired because he wasn't patient enough, because he was just following a straight and narrow, which if we see the Mandalorian kind of was a little bit, it's following the Mandalore religion, but the old ones, when Bo-Katan came and showed up, she showed him like, that's not the way anymore. Ours
like he was
is the
freaking
way.
out. He freaked out when they all took off their masks, and he
Who
was
did you
like, "What are you
take that
doing?"
armor from?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
And
whoa, hey,
I'm just like,
buddy.
bro. I'm just like, bro,
You
get with the
follow,
times.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
get with the
You follow
times.
the old ways. This is not exactly what's going on. Right there, you can tell who she was trained by.
Yep,
Right there, when you make those two
I agree.
comparisons, you can tell who she was trained by.
Ever since I found out that she was casted as Ahsoka Tano, because there was a rumor, and then it was kind of confirmed, but then I was actually expecting her by the end of the season. What I was thinking was that maybe they were going to present her in the season finale, and then this was going to jump into season 3 of The Mandalorian, and then Mando and Ahsoka Tano were going to team up with Baby Yoda. But I'm very
Eventually, they
happy.
did.
Eventually, they did. I was very pleased. I think she looks perfect. I loved how the character was portrayed, and man, Rosario Dawson, like una Latina in Star Wars, baby, playing Ahsoka Tano. I'm happy. Like,
Yes.
I have no complaints at all. I was freaking out. I think this was the first episode that I was like pausing like every moment. I was like, just give me a moment. Let me just see this.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
So we got our next topic on it. Baby Yoda's name and past are revealed. Are revealed.
And his name is Grogu. Not Goku.
Not Goku.
Not Goku.
Almost.
Grogu. Almost, but not. That was amazing. I loved every time that the Mandalorian was like Grogu, and he was like he was like looking at everybody like. And he was actually raised and trained at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. But after the fall of the Republic, he was evacuated from the Jedi Temple, and he has been suppressing his powers over the years to survive. So his fear has consumed his powers, and that's why it's so hard for him to use the Force. Or when he uses the Force, it's kind of like an instinct thing where he's reacting to something that's happening to the Mandalorian or somebody that he wants to defend. But yeah, basically that's the whole story behind Baby Yoda / Grogu, and so he's been in the universe for quite some time.
And what I wanted to say is he does not remember much. Because from the conversation that he was having with Ahsoka, he does not remember much of what happened. Now, two things could have happened. One, his rescuer could have been another Jedi, and then for the sake of saving him and trying to suppress his power so that the Jedi would not remember, or I'm sorry, so the Empire would not chase Force-sensitive people, all who are old and wise like Ahsoka know how to suppress themselves from the Empire or from what there is out there. So he's been hiding. He's been hiding. He was protected by somebody, and that somebody, I truly believe that it is Mace Windu. The theory has been that Mace Windu did survive that fall from that tower, and I truly believe that he did survive that fall. The reason being is because Jedis have proven, even in Clone Wars, that they can fall from like a 100-foot story and survive. That's why you see on Attack of the Clones, the movie, when Anakin jumps, he's just like free falling. He has no fear because it's like counterweight. You can use the Force to.
And we technically never see Mace Windu like actually smack a floor. Like we don't see anything. He just disappears.
He just disappears from that moment, and I think he went on hiding because of what happened. So he doesn't have a memory. He knew his name. Ahsoka was having a conversation with him, like telepathically, which is amazing.
The scenes where Ahsoka and Baby Yoda were just like, and Grogu, sorry, I'm still getting used to saying his name. Right? No more Baby Yoda. But the scenes where they were sitting together and they were just silent, and you could see the Mandalorian like, what the hell is happening? And they were communicating through the Force, and it was so cool, man. It was so epic. Yeah,
I didn't care that they didn't say a word for us to know what they were saying. Like in their head, I was afraid that at one point they would go like, oh, I can hear their thought. We can hear as the audience their thoughts and how they're talking. I was like, no, don't do it. And they didn't do it. I was like, yes, keep it that way, because it is so intriguing. It is fantastic. It is so good.